Timothy F. Geithner, Stress Test, Reflections on Financial Crises. Navigate the turbulent world of the 2008 financial crisis with Timothy F. Geithner's eye-opening book, Stress Test, Reflections on Financial Crises. As a former president of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York and Treasury Secretary under President Barack Obama, Geithner shares his unique insider's perspective on the decisions, compromises, and challenges faced during this tumultuous period. Learn how Geithner's signature innovation, the stress test, ultimately shaped the path towards recovery. This frank and insightful account is perfect for those who seek to understand the complicated dynamics and trade-offs that underpin global finance and political decision-making.
Geithner's unprecedented account. Timothy F. Geithner's memoir, Stress Test, gives an unprecedented account of his role in the 2008 financial crisis as the former president of the New York Federal Reserve Bank and former Treasury Secretary under President Obama. The book unveils the grim decisions and unpopular compromises Geithner had to make during the crisis with blunt honesty, providing a valuable how-to manual for anyone facing a financial emergency. The Economist praises the book as a treasure for crisis managers, while Time considers it a frank and revealing insider's account, unpacking the essential choices and harmful trade-offs which saved the economy from a lasting depression. The turmoil of a Treasury Secretary. Tim Geithner's journey from Dartmouth College to the International Monetary Fund to leading the New York Fed and then becoming the Treasury Secretary under Obama is chronicled in this book. The author also delves into Geithner's efforts to manage the aftermath of the 2008 downturn, which saw him face criticism from both bankers and progressives. The book serves to highlight how confidence is a crucial yet delicate component of the financial system. Geithner's rational approach. Geithner's decision-making process is based on logic and calculations. He describes his response to AIG's bonuses as a brief moment of passion, but otherwise, emotion does not factor into his decisions. Geithner considers how various stakeholders, such as voters, investors, and Congress, might react to his every utterance. Geithner's middle way. Geithner's signature innovation at Treasury was the stress test, a middle way between progressives who wanted to nationalize banks and conservatives who felt a few banks should fail. Federal examiners dove into the bank's books to see if they could withstand further financial crises. If things looked bleak, the government intervened to make up the cash shortfalls. Geithner's long road. Geithner's memoir recounts the tumultuous months he spent as Treasury Secretary during the global financial crisis. While he maintains that he and Obama chose the correct path, Geithner admits to his missteps, including a clumsy first speech that shocked Wall Street economists. Acknowledging the lax regulation of megabanks like Citi, where former Treasury Secretary Robert Rubin had a presence, Geithner offers a shocking level of candor for a political memoir. Despite the endless uncertainty and dismal options they faced, Geithner affirms that he and Obama did their best to bring the economy back from the brink of collapse. Geithner's fiscal philosophy. Timothy Geithner, despite his elite background, places himself as an outsider in the political powerhouses of New York and Washington. However, as he learned the ropes, Geithner remained a practical centrist who believed in the Keynesian model of fiscal stimulus during an economic downturn. Although it faced opposition from conservatives, Geithner claims that he supported stimulus spending, as too little spending would have been the greater error. Geithner on the financial crisis. In his book, Geithner discusses the financial crisis as a tightrope walk. He recounts J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon's desire to create new regulations while seemingly blind to the optics. Geithner asserts that President Obama did not want to be a populist, seeking advice from former President Clinton who suggested pushing for higher taxes on the wealthy. Geithner argues against punishing individual villains, claiming it would worsen the situation. In his view, propping up reckless financial institutions with taxpayers' money was a necessary but unpleasant task. Inside the financial crisis. In his book, former Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner provides a detailed account of the events leading up to the 2008 financial crisis and the actions taken to combat it. Geithner offers a first-hand perspective on the decisions made during this trying time, exploring the inner workings of the finance world with admirable transparency. While some readers may find the level of detail overwhelming, Geithner's account serves as an invaluable resource for those seeking a comprehensive understanding of the crisis. Overall, Inside the Financial Crisis is a must-read for anyone with an interest in finance or politics.
In his stress test, Reflections on Financial Crises, Timothy F. Geithner provides an invaluable account of the turmoil that unfolded during the 2008 financial crisis. Taking you behind closed doors of powerful institutions, Geithner reveals the exhausting tightrope walk faced by financial experts and political leaders in their bid to avoid deep, lasting depression. Although controversial in some of his decisions, Geithner stands firm in his belief of finding the correct path for the nation's economy. This book offers an unfiltered look at the struggles, sacrifices, and hard-earned lessons that arose from one of the most significant financial crises in recent history. A must-read for anyone seeking a deeper understanding of the intricacies of global finance, crisis management, and politics.